Let's see if I can sneak an ambient animation or two on these guys. Here, let's have one where he has his fucking gun out.
Again, all squads, please double time. Move to rejoin markers south of the ambush site. Flag.
So yeah, some of the IDAP facilities we never use. I just had it for ambient.
Ground
Some of
C3
it
is
was
in Falls
all-
marked an area where we're going to be the whole outfit trying to get a good foothold to get.
A firm, eyes on. Sounds good.
And looks like some of these guys are still.
I'm sure you're already planning on doing it, but please, when you get there, do use hunt IRs or drones for recon.
Alright, so these are all deleted. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. I'm looking at stuff that isn't in the viewpoint of these guys. I don't know what's taking them so long.
Ground, this is Alpha.
They're all mounted.
Go for ground.
We've taken care of the hostages, and we're heading to.
But yeah, the 3s and
The
4s
next
will
place
leave
has been
early
marked for
if
us
the
right now.
other groups are taking too fucking long.
A firm, just to make sure we're all clear, you should be joining up at the yellow star to the south of the ambush site flag. Please double time.
Copy that.
Ground
We've commandeered one times green pickup.
Ground freeze.
Go for ground.
Do you want us clear to push in from our T3 Mod 4 marker towards the objective and you guys
go.
catch up with us, or do you want us seriously to wait?
Well, yeah, shielding from the sun. The sun's bright.
You can push up to a few buildings out from it, but I would like you to wait to do your full do a full push with all elements available. How copy?
A firm.
So we'll get out of him. Your assignment's doing 6 hours. I've written thesis papers in less than 24 hours. It's been great. Alright, who's ready for the angry bees? Oh, let's...
All
I
right.
was about to say
Alpha Bravo, roll
no,
out.
but... You know how it goes, right?
Alpha copies moving.
My mind's telling me no,
Command Vic will take up the rear.
but my Zeusin's telling me yes. Rest in peace, player. Alright, here comes the angry bees from every fucking direction. Like, really angry bees. Because this is like one of their HQs. And then over here, you know, I have my tunnel grate. Have a group come from right here. Again, this is all about just surrounding them with sporadic infantry. Oh, look at that. You got a double kill.
Yeah, Alpha Bravo, let's speed this up. We got Gamma and Mountain waiting on us.
Alright, so they're moving out, which means I can start getting rid of all of this. That, this, that, these, and those.
Hey, ground, this is Paperweight.
Go for ground, paperweight.
It looks like your Bradley's not going to make it in time with you guys. You're going to get there well before your Bradley. If you want, we can sit on standby for support.
A firm plan at
Hold up,
this
where's the
time is
Bradley?
depending on number of hostages, load them up into Humvees and take them out on the ground. So if you want to just circle the AO with a gunbird, that'd be fine by me.
Copy that.
Oh, they're going way around.
that then.
Yeah, because that's better terrain for it.
Just make sure you guys keep me
Jack,
updated on where you guys are.
Cool
So am I
11,
gonna
thanks so
do
much for the
fucking
3-month
firing area?
resub. Keep up the good work. Hey, I hope you keep watching, man.
That, one of our
Hopefully
squads
you
has
enjoy the
commandeered
operation,
a
and I
green
hope you get a
pickup
kick out of
truck
this.
unarmed, so do not fire on that.
Just to boop it in the back.
Go for ground.
Oh, Arma AI is always hit or miss. Like, there's usually nowhere in between. But we just hit that APC with an RPG, so she's
Solid
pulling
copy,
around.
that's 3s and 4s already engaging. We need to go and support them.
use some of the armored Islamic dudes. But yeah, the point is, nowhere is safe, so they need to just hunker down, because again, they kind of kicked the hornet's nest here. So main force coming in now. They need to kind of provide assistance here, but what's good is, now I'm not really going to be spawning in QRF. Oh, I will ask what that noise is.
This is Bradley to ground command. We have now reached the highway. We should be there soon trademark.
Soto, what's up? My niece has stolen my pillow. She really likes OpChan, and she asked where she can see her on YouTube.
A firm.
The body pillow. I do have a link, but Soto, you will be happy to know I actually have a new pillow coming out soon, and it is a full-on body pillow. It's gonna be great. But always nice to see you, buddy. You can link my channel, I don't mind. Like, I'm an interesting fellow. I mean, my grandma, we were talking about my grandma this, like, about an hour ago. She knows my channel. I have done so many questionable things. Otherwise, tier 2 player bases here. Ground command got out a bit earlier. These guys, otherwise, looks like they're all fine. Oh, drive by.
Go ahead.
You.
We have multiple tentacles left in front of us on this next road. Roger, we're just about to cross that road. Once we take that.
Yeah, the AI is pretty hit or fucking miss, as we were talking about earlier.
Bravo. Do we know what blew up?
Let your grandma, Zeus. Yeah, that would be funny.
Ground, please repeat
Liru's very gay, that's why. Nemesis, how are you doing?
What blew up?
I believe it was an enemy technical.
Just a fucking
This is Bradley to
technical.
ground forces. We have reached our destination.
But yeah, Soto, I got more
Bradley,
stuff coming. We gotta talk too.
You exercise caution.
Man,
when
I gotta talk
selecting
with so
targets.
many people about so
Be
much
advised
stuff.
We're trying to rescue friendlies from the building.
All right,
but,
Middle East. Let's have
open
another
fire
wave
as
of
you see
hornets
fit.
come out.
Good copy.
Bravo is going to move our pickup with
Just
us.
literally gonna go down the list. One of you didn't spawn. Angry hornets. And I'm literally going to vary this up. Throw some of them over here.
3 vehicle, this is Force. We have a rocket technical down the south road.
3 is acknowledged, advised.
Throw them that way. There we go. Angry people coming out. They don't even open the door.
We have 2-2s down the road
They all just
from us.
they just run through it.
A-firm, that would be
Screw
command
that
squad.
door.
That rocket truck is dismounted and not manned.
Yeah, we just did it.
Alright.
So I do have this PKM bunker right here. It will fuck their day up if they're caught in the open when it engages them. Should you buy Arma? Yes. Trust me, if you like first-person or third-person shooters and you don't mind learning a million different ways to play this game, I think you'll
Fire
enjoy
squad
it.
up there, we got a lot of guys.
But it's a
shooting,
lot of
east to
learning.
west.
Easy to learn, hard to master,
Yeah,
sort of
section
mentality, but I have over 7,000
Bravo, have you crossed the road
hours
to
in
the
this game,
industrial
and I
compound
know a
with
lot
us?
of people that, you know, are similar. There's so
Firm,
much
we're
to
on
do.
the
Mark,
first
shut the fuck
factory
up.
building on the southeast corner now, marking the spot.
I'll fucking give you another timeout.
Copy that.
Oh yeah, and I also made lampposts just so I could hang some bitches. And they actually move slightly, which is
Any
even
idea what's going on
scarier.
with this crash helicopter?
What crashed helicopter?
What crash helicopter?
Yeah, exactly. That bunker was decrewed from the looks of it. Hey, my dude.
ground to paperweight.
Go.
Anything interesting you see from the sky?
I'm seeing a whole lot. My gunner isn't though. We're getting fire mainly from a factory complex, or sorry, a construction site on the
Fire mag down there. Wasn't paying attention, thought there was an op-sham lampshade. Yeah, there's, again, merch is one of those things that I have kind of work in progress right now.
Go for ground.
Ooh, that was very nasty of me.
Coming in from the east of the green exclamation mark.
We'll wake up the squad later.
Bradley, we were engaging people outside in the open.
Yeah, so Bradley is way out here.
And also the crew times 1 technical, the crew has left it seems.
Solid copy.
All forces be advised, Alpha, the mass cat at 060339. 399, correct.
That's fun.
advise ground paperweight. We've got.
Damn, he found me quick. Wasn't expecting that. No. Like how fun this looks. Appreciate Sleepless. You're always free to come and play. Trust me, it's a lot more fun to play on the ground.
Position to
as long as Chad isn't doing really stupid suggestions. Got my mass graves over here. My mighty fine war crimes. I hope that I hope nothing blows up here, because if it blows up, then this is
a solid 3s and 4s. If you can get close to the building, you're free to enter and breach and clear.
Honor.
Is Bravo cleared to move up towards the construction site?
A-firm, if you're in fighting working order, both Alpha and Bravo, you guys can move up and
Alpha has a mass cat southwest of the green activation.
Break, this helicopter, there was just a single fight.
Firing fucking BM-21 shots at him.
Drop me.
I also need to do tutorial video. There's so much I have to do, guys. I just don't have all the time in the day, which sucks.
Also be advised, helicopter, there are multiple enemies on top of the roof.
So these guys are fixing up their mass cads.
That's your targets.
A lot of guys have died in here. Gonna throw down just a few extra because, you know, I just want a bit more of a garrison here. Yeah, Barbarian got fucking schwacked, and they're killing the gunner off of that puppy. And that chopper's flying around. Again, I don't have any AAA available right now to really deal with it. Kind of relying on the static 50s.
Move westwards to help with aftermath, Kaz. Okay, we'll move.
Alright, just remain calm. Remain calm. Trust me, this is the 3rd time I've had to do this here, alright? Fucking Middle Easterns really like their shit. Well, yeah, you also might lose a leg. Oh yeah, close your eyes too, guys. They like to throw flash grenades.
On top of the rooftops of one of the buildings where we put earlier, but we need to find them.
Cover that. We'll stay a little bit further on orbit then.
I completely forgot to do this. Pick up.
Multiple hostages found.
Ground is down at the current moment.
About 2.
Fuck, I'm blanking. Side.
3 hostages confirmed. Doc, get the fucking Vic ready. Once we've got...
Ground, this is Alpha.
Ground is down at the moment. Please wait.
Break. Ground forces be advised 3s and 4s. We've got IDAP hostages 3 times now. Building is marked at 06129957.
Alright, let's see, where else can I make some stuff come out?
Bravo, this is Alpha.
Go ahead.
Roger, do you see our green smoke? I believe we are to the left of you right now.
Confirm.
All forces be advised, don't line up the building with hostages on upper interior right now.
Can you provide support? We've still got a couple people down over here.
Just gonna throw a few fire teams out from different locations here.
Roger.
Kind of have them transpawn in this location.
Right, patch teacher up.
Hopefully where the helicopter can't see. Otherwise, let's go back into insurgents here. Let's see, cars. Let's not do a BRDM.
I don't want to keep this fucking upper floor secure. Right. Bad Wolf, Anti-Ice, Teacher, I need you guys when you're up to secure this floor above us so we can get these hostages out.
Get floor is clear!
Hello, sirs. Save you, maiden.
Hi.
Ground command back on that.
I'll wait till he comes back.
What's the situation in the ship? We are currently at position E3. We don't see any more movement on the outsides, so everything is left for you from our support.
Ground, this is Paperweight. We're going to RTB for now for rearm and possible threat of being shot down. We've been in the AO for too long.
Solid copy, Paperweight. Go ahead and do the ground 2, 3s, and 4s. How goes clearing the building?
Load them up in the Vic.
We have 3 hostages. We're loading into our vehicle now. We're about to exit.
Hey, firm, once you have those loaded.
Hey, my dude, there was something on the table.
Give me an intel.
Ah, they found
Fucking
it.
placing a charge, you nab it.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Do you still need a
Got it.
Roger, we got the
Tunnels.
platoon medic in our vehicle. He needs.
Wow, they both found it at the same time. Because if they don't do that, then it doesn't make sense to do the I mean, we can still do it. So they are pushing back, and the Vics are freaking out over the helicopter.
Ground, this is Alpha.
Go ground jammer, bro down to 1 barrel of ammo on the gun.
Ground, whenever Alpha is finished getting back up to strength, what do you want us to do?
For now, RTB. Once we have those hostages, cleared out of here, RTB, get back to base.
Back gamma gets pulling it out now. We're not going to have enough room for everyone, so we might need to commandeer that flatbed on the northeast side.
Be advised,
Just went through
command
that
deck has a
pole.
bunch of extra space.
We're good. Building seems cleared.
So,
There we go. I just have infantry coming back. Raven's about to be careful. He's got a bunch of guys near him, but they should be okay.
ground, this is T3s. We've got the 3 hostages we're mounted up in RTB this
They
time.
didn't trip
We'll
today's
go
IED
back to
though.
base.
Which
Just
is
get an
great.
hour Vic only.
Sounds good.
Yeah, these guys, I think they're freaked out by the Bradley, so they're not moving. Air doing the circles also
Alpha
really
Bravo,
slows
this
down
is
the
ground. I'm
infantry.
bringing the command Vic around and picking up anyone who I need to.
So if I were to just separate infantry,
If you exfil and take the major road, you will not have to drive through the cities that might still be occupied. Just a tip.
yeah, so they're saying drive outside the AO and we should be okay.
A firm, prioritize.
As long as I see them like go around and
the highway along the exterior of the map, you got it.
Follow us out. Follow us, try and clear your path.
Let me confirm that nobody's in the hostage marker anymore.
they're gonna det the building.
Checking via C-tab, no one in building, no one in building.
Bradley has eyes on the hostage marker, only corpses, nothing alive there anymore.
There it goes.
Forge has detonated a rocket artillery, technical, and a stash of gear.
AFM Falls watching northeast, you got some 50 cal fire coming in.
This is Bradley to ground command. Okay, I don't follow my cues. Disconnect. Okay, crash.
Worth it.
Bravo.
Alright, so as they wrap it up here...
Ground is still here with Alpha. We need to get people loaded up.
So they blew up that artillery rocket. The cache is destroyed. It's under the map. Table is all blown to high hell. Nice.
Ground.
Go for ground.
Would you like Bravo back there with you?
Not an option.
Ah, we traded. If you see he went prone head in like an ostrich, that means he goes unconscious with Ace.
Just get
Man, you guys talk about sauerkraut and stuff. This make me hungry. Yeah, so these guys are moving back in by the highway.
Because we just took a grenade from nowhere, so...
So are these guys gonna get the fuck out of the AO, or do I have to...
Ground to Alpha. Is everyone loaded up?
Negative. We don't have enough Vics to load people up right now.
Bullshit! You have another Vic right there!
Do you want Bravo to come back and provide an extra seat or two?
Yes, because we can't handle load into vehicles. So please come on down.
Does your driver have it in passenger mode?
It is now.
Eat mode activated.
Ah, well. Now it's even worse.
Alpha, ground, this is Bravo, you guys okay?
No, not really.
This is why you gotta coordinate so everyone leaves at the same time, because otherwise this turns into a bit of a mess.
Yeah, this is ground. I'm with Alpha. Bravo, please come and help us.
Bravo, please come.
Bravo, coming in from the north.
I keep telling you, you need to leave as a group, guys.
Serious troubles, or what's going on?
A firm. We just need to load up in a Vic and get out of here, but Marcus shit hit the fan. That's where we are right now.
I guess the AO just doesn't want him to leave.
Honestly, where you are, it would be smarter just to go literally straight east instead of going through the town. Especially if it's going badly. So, good luck.
Because some groups are already back.
Repeat that for Bradley.
Nobody called you.
Sorry.
Because, you know, everyone that's further away from the HQ would be coming back in now because their fucking HQ just got schwacked. So let's listen to the Maskcast. Tin is working on the people. Kalen's also working on them.
Triage in the bunker, load into Vic. We just gotta get through.
Just the position. Heli exit is an option.
All right, we're gonna call vehicles from further away now.
Vehicles closer. I don't see any Euros.
Pete Cam, we're gonna do some Dishka's a faraway Hilux.
Oh, fuck me. You're driving way too for me.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't have many fun.
So that gives them ample fucking time.
Medic, I'm just gonna bandage him.
But they need to literally load up in the Vix right now and fucking run. They can medic in the vehicle.
If you're not a medic, load people up.
Oh,
So they're getting another vehicle.
Get in our Vic.
This is ground / medevac. We're leaving now.
Yep, he's down. Ain't this fun? Yeah, so frames are gonna get shitty because they still have a group of people right here. Tempestal just got mowed the fuck down. These guys do not know how to come around. So one group of people's leaving.
Ground Unit Force is looking at AO. Just get the fuck away from here and then head back to base.
Hatterface is also down. Yep, BRDM is also coming in. Looks like they're just leaving those 3 guys. Hey, boo. Yes. I do. I owe you quite a few favors, actually.
I cannot begin to tell you how infuriating it is that people are just fucking around outside the VIX, not loading up.
T-Falls are going to unload these guys at the radio tower.
Okay, look around. See if there's any still alive. Oh, the BRDM found him. Oh, he's fucked. Yay, now we have more people to hang from street poles. Woohoo! Alright, all forces is high. Be advised, it's, everyone's pulling out this time. I'm gonna index, rerun the server so I can start prepping the 3 mission, and we'll debrief that 2 up. Good job. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and it's gonna beep everyone. I'm just simply going to reload. Alright, so 3s. Oh, it put me in fucking AFK. 1 second. Alright, let me cut the music. Alright. So just give me 1 moment. I'm just gonna prep the server for the 3 up.
Is that still using Cold War mod set?
No, we're going, it's, same Fallujah thing. The intel that you picked up in the last part of the mission, that is going to be the intel that gives you the next op, and, I'll be prepping that as I speak. So I also gotta disable my TeamSpeak plugin, or my TFAR one, so I don't get booped out. So, that was meant to be a nice little hour-long, 30-minute one part, 30-minute, the other part, and it was done pretty well. Bradley, I was really worried about, but they kept their distance. They kept mobile, so I couldn't get any QRF with RPGs to go at them. And also my RPG AI decided to be really stupid. I had a few and some nice vantage points, like the crane. There was a big yellow crane next to the ambush site, and they started firing at the convoy coming in, you guys. And then they both literally booped the railing with the RPGs and killed themselves. And I'm like, great, whatever. But everything seemed to be really well. You swept through the garrisons around. You got 2 of the guys out. There was a group of 5 that started. I will admit, the long time it took to make that brief is why more of those guys were dead. But you swept through that convoy really well. Got loaded back up. 3s and above, they pushed first because the 2s were taking their sweet time. And it really showed today, especially with the leaving of the second AO. You got to make sure, guys, when you're in a combat situation like that, you need to leave together. Because what ended up happening was, by the time I think it was Bravo finally got everyone in the Vic, an RPG guy came around a corner. It was just AI, and they shot the Vic. So the fact that everyone was able to leave before them is kind of... It shows that, A, some people are dragging their feet, but B, there needs to be a bit more coordination, because at least the chopper could have stayed up there and continue, helping. But I digress. I'm not gonna tell you how to play. It's your op. You're here to have fun. You do you. But otherwise, yeah, pretty good, I would say. No casualties were taken till the end. 3 people were left behind and killed. So, yeah, with that, good job. Hope you enjoyed the ops. 3 is I've got a nice little tunnel mission for you, and it won't lag to shit. So, hopefully you'll enjoy that. But otherwise, ground, what do you got?
Well, things for the most part went very well. It was interesting, not playing for a couple weeks and coming back and really doing a ground command again. But I feel like I'm starting to get a better hang of it. Yeah, with the first AO, a little slow. Just looking back, I feel like there were a few things that could have been cleared faster or ironed out a bit better. But honestly, no complaints really from that first AO. Though it did have the precursor of, our speed issues, we'll say that. We got to the second AO, it took a couple mass cases. I went down from a GMG, but got picked back up, and 3s and 4s took care of the hostages and got them out of there. But yeah, people were just getting in and out of vehicles. There were people running away from the Humvees as we were trying to exfil, and it just took forever. And it got to a point where I was just like, okay, I've got 3 people wounded in my Humvee. I need to leave, and I'm ground command, so I'm really getting the fuck out of here. So please, guys, I mean, you should know who you are. If you don't, then well, whatever. But just when we're trying to exfil, be quicker about it. That's really my only complaint here, and that I think that stems from communication. But other than that, things went very well. We only lost a few people at the end, and paperweight. You guys did a good job as well. So thank you to everyone.
Okay. Alpha Squad.
Well, from what I saw there, just to clarify at the end, what was going on was one of the vehicles, it was stuck in cargo mode, according to the guys afterwards. They couldn't load anybody into it, so that's why people were kind of running around like headless chickens at the end there, just kind of like, what do we do?
Yeah.
Yeah, so sorry, it was
real quick on that. I'm sorry, but the Humvee that I was in cargo mode. I didn't know it had a cargo mode, but at the end I was able to switch it to passenger mode. But yeah,
that's fair.
Yep. We would have probably extracted a good 60 seconds earlier at least if we had realized that was the problem, and just I guess we didn't. Stuff happens, Yep,
it's Arma.
No, that's all I've really got. Comms were kind of a mess, but it is what it is. Oh, actually, one last thing. Bravo, you guys were saying that we weren't talking to you, and I know I called for you several times. Command confirmed that he'd heard it, but you guys didn't pick up. Were you in the middle of something, or?
I don't know. 50 was just sort of blending together, and I guess I just sort of phased it all out. There was a lot going on 50.
Yeah, you tell me about it. It was hard to get a word in edgewise, even for important things, because it's like everything is a priority right now.
We have the VIX on 50, we have the T4s, the T3s, we have the Helo on 50, and then all the squads in ground command. That's a lot for one net.
50 was very quiet. I don't know what you're talking about.
50 was loaded with people.
Hey, Makarov, have you had your ears checked recently?
Maybe you were having just squad chatter and 50 at the same time.
Can we continue with briefing, please?
Yes. Bravo, I've finished my piece. You can go ahead.
So yeah, the first bit was 50 just sort of blended together, and I didn't really know what was going on or where we were going or what we were doing or who was going where, and it was just sort of, we walked towards the ambush site and then hang around there and then loaded back up, and then once we got to the second zone, we actually sort of worked together and actually gelled and actually pushed across, got to our location, got across a little more, rescued command, and then shit hit the fan. And I think most of us managed to load up and get out of there, but like when we had to come back and pick you guys up, we had people just running away from the VIX. And I don't know why people were running away from an extraction point, but...
Just realized it's bent the wrong way.
I did ask for a sit rep. Andrew's But yeah, at the very end, people were just running away from the VIX. Like, this is a rescue and extraction. I don't know why this was happening. And at some point, we all just got out of there and we left people behind because... I mean, other than that...
So I guess that is where I probably have the floor. I agree with the sentiments passed on by Liru that the briefing stage for you guys took far too long. It was, I think, about half an hour where we were just discussing the very minor details. And advice that was passed on to myself from Sniper is that no plan that you ever make lasts longer than 5 minutes. The notion of having a helo extract, yes, that's all fun and games, but all it takes is one dude with one bullet to go for your windshield, and all of a sudden you're unconscious, and the helo's going onto the ground. Following the sentiments of a slow Vic is not the best Vic to get shit out of. Slow Vic's also a little bit tankier, could probably take a few 7.62 rounds rather than penning through and killing the guys that you're actually trying to get out. Tempo on the op today was actually pretty lackluster. People were slow on clearing shit. And actually progressing from one AO to another, and like by the time that you guys actually got to the AO, we were already like knee deep in the thick of it. And when you're doing like these sorts of operations where there is a ambush and there may be potential survivors, the longer that you take in the planning stages of like sorting out how you're going to tackle this, the more time that the guys that are aggressors will kill off the hostages and survivors that are there and also transport them further away. It's time is a necessity in this factor, and you don't have time to waste at that point. Not everything that you plan needs to be done at base in the comfort of like your little fob, when your objective could be potentially done at that point. Overall for threes, we had a little bit of a chat on the way back. Overall it was good shit, just we need to keep ourselves a little bit more under wraps on the comm side because it got a little bit hectic. I do follow the sentiments that people said that 50 came a bit clustered. I had to physically tune it out in my head. I'd only say like when important shit was coming up for, just because of the fact that there was that much chat, it was even hard to focus on my own squad comms. So please guys, 50, keep it KISS, keep it simple, stupid.
Anything from 4? Cool. Alright, so thank you guys for playing. Hope you had some fun. 3s and above, feel free to start jumping on. 3s and above also say you can invite a person from 2 and below if you want, but otherwise get yourself kitted up. We'll be in the briefing area. I want you all there so we can speak, and we'll get this show on the road.
What slots do 3s and 4s take? Is it still as before?
Same ones.